Silver Surfer sucks. Greetings, fans. It is Jason the Axe of scnslive.com. Go check out the website with another toy review for you. And yeah, I got called on this one because my good friend Agent Adam from the TFW boards, he was able to provide me with this guy. This is the Fansproject's Warbot Steelcore. Yes, the WB002. Oh, this guy, and he is awesome. I'm a big fan of Fansproject stuff. I've gotten a lot of the things they made. I missed out on this guy the first time around, and I didn't want to pay the crazy prices for him online. So I went on and just waited and figured I'd get him eventually. But Agent Adam was able to help me out with this, and I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. So let's get on to looking at the package that he comes in. The Warbot packaging that they use, it's pretty standard. Stays the same. You got this clear shell that comes over the box. You got WBO2, a little bit of artwork there, and Steelcore. Sorry for the glare, but it's this. Well, it's just this plastic box that comes in. It's just a clear box, and there we go. Messing with my lights. So yeah, you got that. You got to look at the robot mode on the side, and look at the vehicle mode, and his Power Master. Yes. And of course, you transform. 2-stage transformation, and he comes with this. Oh, I really like this guy. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Fansproject stuff. Just there's a look at the side of the box. You got this window on the side to see it. So now we're done with that. But back to Steelcore, yes, and also in that packaging you get a little comic here. If you got the comic for Springer or Defender, you kind of got the part 1 of this. Here's part 2, where you got some kind of substandard artwork. I mean, it's okay. You die, and you know the evil version of Springer that's inside, and you know I'm not going to ruin too much for it, but you know that these are 2 separate things. But in the back, you got his instructions, which are full color picture instructions, and they're very good. I love how they put the little red little lines here for a sound effect. You should hear it click. And that's pretty much it for that. So, on to Steelcore himself. And Steelcore is a 6-wheeled, I'm not sure what this is. It's a 6-wheeled kind of half-track thing, but then you look, he's got a little trailer hitch back here, and if you got the comic that came with Assaulter, you see that he's carrying a trailer of some sort. Maybe we'll get a trailer. Also, if you got the little minifigs that came with Assaulter, you saw the Steelcore on there came with a little trailer as well. So he's some type of personnel carrier, is the best I can say. He carries a trailer though. But yeah, really cool guy. Love these stacks here. The wheels are a little small to me. They seem kind of really dinky, but they do roll well. Just the wheels, I wish they could have been a little bit bigger. And you got all these stacks, or you know, got a total of 12 pipes coming off this thing. A nice little bumper on the front. The colors are nice. I love the blue, and the transformation is rather simple. If you got Defender, holy cow, that thing had some transformation. But this guy got better. Assaulter still had some of the difficulty of Springer, but not as much, or Defender, whatever. Now, if you open them up though, inside you have steel. So it's actually 2 separate things. This guy is steel, and the unit here is core. If you take out a little steel here, go ahead and get a look at him. And he's not a bad, I mean, if you had any Power Masters back in the day, they were really small, they didn't have a lot of posability. But steel here, he is pretty posable. You got a ball jointed head, and turn around. You've got a slight ball joint in the shoulders here. You can't get much movement out of it, but it is there. You got an elbow bend, of course you can come up here, and you've got at the hips, you got little ball joints, and you get a knee bend that goes pretty far up. So yeah, he's I love how they put him driving it like the old Power Master gimmicks. And I really want to get the new Chrome Dome, or whatever they're calling it. I don't know what they're calling it. As another accessory, he comes with this little weapon here, which I was going to show it now because there's really no place to put this thing in robot mode. I know a couple people said like put it here, and it'll stay fairly well. You can probably pull the camera back a little bit. Yeah, if you wedge it in there, it'll stay fairly well, but it won't really. It's nothing official. I was going to say it's nothing. I must have been developing some type of accent. Get a head injury or something. But anyway, that's the best place for it. And like I said, it's fairly stable. So we'll just pop that out now. For a comparison shot, here he is with a standard Viacon from Transformers Prime. So yeah, he's not that big, but he does do a lot of good mass shifting. He gets fairly larger here in just a second. So move that to the side, and we'll go ahead and move on to the transformation. But like I said, this is a nice vehicle mode. Oops. I love the stacks, big green cockpit, and I love how he can ride inside. It's about as far as it goes up. Nothing really special in there. It's just well, he's got a hole in the seat. I just noticed that. There's a hole in there. Anyway, to move on to the transformation, we'll go ahead and pick this up a little bit. The first thing you want to do is separate here and pull these feet. Now, these are actually going to be his feet. They got little pegs here, and there's actually a peg right here that goes into the side of the leg to help facilitate that. Just pull that down. And you want to take these and just turn them that way. These are actually going to be the back of the legs here. Now, this little hip piece right here, it is really stiff. This actually collapses into this peg and hole, but man, this thing is stiff. You feel like the first couple times you're like, man, am I going to break this thing? And I don't know how much it's going to stand up over time, but just a little word of warning, because if you listen to this, I mean, I'm just going to... Yeah, that's really tight. Then you want to bring this down and collapse that. Bring in these two panels, fold them down, turn the feet this way, and he does have heel stabilizers, something I'm sure they learned from Defender. This is actually the weapon right here, and this part is going to stay in his hand, but this part is going to come out of this hand, and the weapon actually pegs in at the back of the vehicle, like right where his shoulder is. There's a peg right here that goes into the weapon up front to kind of just help it stabilize. So, bring this camera up. And if you look at it, he does have some missile pods in his shoulders. But same thing, you want to just bring that down. And there's his head. Take the fists, rotate them out. The forearms plug into this area of the shoulder. There's a little peg-in system. So he locks in a lot of places to just keep him very stable in vehicle mode. You want to close these. And there you go. There's Steelcore. Excuse me. Just scratching an itch in his robot mode. And yeah, he's really cool. Doesn't really have an homage to anybody. He's just a all-new character. He's a Power Master. So you gotta love that. But yeah, this is Core in robot mode, because he wouldn't be anything without his Power Master. So to do that, you want to take this head, do a 180, and push it down. Now you want to take the whole part of the top half here and just fold them in. You might want to bend the legs a little bit out of the way just to get it around. And the arm shields will actually tab together. See, more tabs, more tabs. And there's two tabs up here that are going to go into the back of the legs. Right there and there. I'll bring this down. Stop. That's getting untabbed here. And there you go. Now you've got this Heartmaster unit here, or Power Master unit, and boom! Now he's powered up and ready to go. He is complete, and this guy is pretty awesome. The weapon even has a transformation. This is how it stays for when you've got it in robot mode, vehicle mode, but you want to take this part and bring it up. The directions tell you to bring this down, and he's kind of got like a whole arm weapon here, because what you want to take is the green piece and stick it on the front of there. And now you've got a melee weapon with a large energy spike and a Bowie knife blade. And this thing looks pretty nasty. Unfortunately, when you do it as the instructions say, you can't really get the arm elbow bend. So yeah, you want to do it like this. And that doesn't take away from it. It still looks like something that looks heavy, and if I hit you in the face with it, it's going to probably kill you. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But also, if you take this off and you bend just this part, leave this pegged in on the hand, extend this out, now he has a really awesome looking rifle. It actually looks like it's part of his hand. And this can come out. It goes on top here, but you can pull it out from the bottom here. But I honestly don't like it. There's really a tight fit in there, and it's made to stay in there. So I can dig it. It's going to stay in there. As far as articulation, he has a kind of a ball jointed ankle that will tilt back and forth, side to side. You've got a really great knee joint. You can get just a little bit past 90 degrees, and it's actually double jointed when you look at it, but the whole back of the leg here, the back of the thigh kind of hinders it a little bit. But it is a double joint. You've got a weird kind of joint on the leg. It swivels at the top. It's got a ball joint here. And some people have said this, but if you take the cockpit and unhinge it from the back, you can kind of get a waist ratchet. Well, it's not really a ratchet. It's a waist bend there. Meh. You got some nice ball jointed shoulders. They'll go all the way up. You got another ball joint right here at the shoulder, and it'll twist in and out. You got an elbow bend just 90 degrees. The fists do not twist though. And the head is on a very nice ball joint. You can get a lot out of that. Oh, and let's not forget, yes, if you need extra firepower, boom! You've got missile pods in the shoulders. So yeah, that's pretty cool. 10 missile pods each shoulder. Not bad. So yes, the Steelcore gets kind of big. For a comparison, here is a standard Viacon again. So there you go. He's tough looking. I love this guy. Boom! Oh, sorry. Did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, he's a tough looking bot. I love the colors on him. The transformation is really simple. And he's just a really stable figure. They can get a lot of different poses. I love the Power Master gimmick. And I can't wait to see if they actually do come out with a trailer for this guy. He does need a bigger release. I know you could only get him in the bundle this time around. And but I was able to get him. Thanks again, Agent Adam, for providing this guy. But that's it. This is the Fansproject Steelcore, guys. I'm Jason the X. And if you see this guy, well, you should get him. If you got a way to get him, go ahead and get him. Don't spend too much, though. So anyway, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live. Until next time, guys, I will catch you later.